More Than the Masters podcast, episode 1. All right, right now I'm with Butler High School's all-time leading scorer and two-time CSRA all-first team, Dante Coleman. Congratulations. Thank you for coming on the show.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
All right, a few things I want to get into. I'm not sure I want to get into first, though. I guess we're going to start it off with, you did go to Butler. You did your 4 years at Butler. What was that like playing basketball as a freshman coming in straight to senior? Like, describe that to me. Like, what was that like?
I mean, it was different, but I got used to it quick. Like my ninth grade year. Then when I got to 10th graders, it got easy. Then so on, it got easy by the year.
Why do you think it got easy? What was different from ninth to?
I got bigger and I got better. And like my 10th grade year, I got more comfortable. So when I got more comfortable, it just took my confidence to another level.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, from the play at Butler and AAU, you was able to secure a scholarship from FAU, and that kind of went sour. So before I get to that part, I want to know, as far as from your perspective, describe what that was like getting the call that FAU was interested in you.
But it was good. It was big. I was excited to visit and excited to get to know the coaching staff and stuff. That was my first time getting like a call from like that kind of Division One, and plus it's in Florida, Conference USA. So I was kind of excited.
Did you feel any kind of like pressure, I guess, from Augusta people, or not Augusta people? There's people that from Augusta, like Will Avery or anybody to sign with FAU because of the Augusta connection with Mike Curry being the head coach?
No, not really. I ain't feel no pressure. No, not really.
So like, describe committing. Like, what made you commit? Like, because you committed on your visit.
Yeah.
Am I right? Yeah. So describe you committing. Was it like what other offers you had on the table?
I had like Georgia Southern, Tennessee Tech, a couple more schools. I think Appalachian State.
How your coaches and family felt about you committing to FAU, or just a quick decision?
I mean, some people wanted me to wait, but like once I got done with my visit and I talked to my family, I already knew I was gonna commit. I already knew I was gonna go there. So what everybody else wanted was out my mind. I knew what I wanted.
But so signing, what made you sign before your 12th grade year? Like what was the not rush, but what made you sign before you started your 12th grade year as opposed to signing after your 12th grade season?
Well, I should have waited, but what made me sign was like when I wanted to get it out the way and get it over with, so I could know I ain't have to worry about it no more. Even though I still had to make that score, but I ain't want to have to worry about signing late or not signing at all. So I wanted to at least have a signing and make it seem like he going somewhere, something like that.
Well, I mean, image is everything too, so I guess that makes sense. But like when I say make you sign, when you say the score, to my ACT.
Yeah.
All right, now your ACT score. So do you think that maybe kind of held you back a little bit as far as the fact you wasn't able to get the score you needed the first two times you took it? Like, did you think it stressed you out or kind of took away from you playing the game?
Yeah, it stressed me out. I mean, I wouldn't say it took away from playing the game, but it stressed me out a lot. But I was still able to play, at a high level. But I did think about it like every day, basically.
Did you ever feel like you wasn't gonna get the score?
Yeah, at one point I did. Like I had them days where I think about what if I don't get the score, then what I'm gonna do, and stuff like that. So when it did happen, well, even when I got the score, all that stuff did happen. I was prepared for it, ready for it.
What made you like decommit? Like, what was that process about? Like first off, why? But what was the process about?
So before I finally got my score, like Coach Curry was telling me like, even if I do make the score or whatever, I would still like I would not be like able to be accepted or enrolled in FAU. So he was basically saying I either have to go to prep school or go to JUCO. But like with me being still signed to them, like I'll be playing like still like FAU, but I have to be playing at a prep school instead of playing for other schools and getting those by other colleges if I did get better, and increase my level.
So you didn't want to do that. Like you didn't want to go to JUCO or prep school and have to play for a school. If you was going to it, you wanted to have your options open.
Yeah, because I knew I would get something bigger or better.
Okay, so basically you decommitted basically because you wanted to. If you was going to JUCO route or prep school route, you didn't want to be tied down in one school.
Yeah.
You wanted to have your options open for whatever came at you. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I don't think a lot of people know that. I think people think that you kind of decommitted as it maybe they think you were forced to, or that your grade wasn't right.
Yeah.
I think that's the saying, or that's the word around town. So it's good for you to clear that up. As far as your grades wise in high school, in school, they was good though.
Yeah, they was good.
So walk me through this. Right? You decommit. Everybody going crazy about it. Then you take your ACT. What happened?
I think I got like a 22 or a 23, so I excelled it.
But
so
you needed what, 17?
I needed like a 19 or 20 because getting that school you need like a high score. So that's what took me so long because that school just anybody can't get in. FAU you got to have a high score. So when I finally got like the 22 or the 23, so I was good to go.
Well, let me ask you. Okay, so signing with JUCO, right? I mean signing with FAU. How did people react? Not your coaches, but like people, like fans or people that just liked you. Like, what was the reception you got overall?
I mean, overall, people was happy. They was happy for me that I'm getting out of Augusta. Going to Florida. It was a big time move to everybody in Augusta. They was happy, and plus it's like a Augusta native. Coach Curry. So on top of that.
Okay, so I'm getting to that because I want to say now you decommitted now.
Mm-hmm.
Now you decommit and you taking visits to other schools. What about your visits to other schools made you say I'm just go to JUCO route, or talking to other schools? Because after you decommitted for like 2 weeks, it was like schools calling every day pretty much. And these are D1 schools, not D2. We had a few, but these are all D1 schools calling. So what was it about these D1 schools or about the situation that you really wasn't feeling?
It just felt like I was being rushed. Like I was just like a attachment. Like I was just being thrown in there.
Did you ever feel like, not to cut you off, you ever felt like maybe like they was taking advantage of your situation?
Yeah.
Like they knew time was running out, so they were just coming at you?
Yeah. Knowing that I only had a certain amount of time, find a school and get to a school. So they was, trying to like force me or push me.
So we go on these visits, you go on the visits, you go into these schools, and, you hear what they're saying, you're not really feeling it. At what point did you say, okay, you know what, I'm going to go JUCO. I'm going to leave all these offers on the table. I'm going to go JUCO. I'm going to bet on myself. I'm just going to see what happens from there.
Just seeing different people go JUCO and, like get high major offers and get like better looks just made me think about it. And then like one day a dude hit me up telling me about Lawson and stuff like that. And telling me about Coach Shump and how I can go to Alabama and be like one of the best JUCO guards in Alabama and stuff. Made me start thinking about it.
What was the perception of you going JUCO? Like how was it received versus you signing with FAU?
I mean, everybody was just like, why I'm going JUCO now? Why I'm going to this school? What happened at FAU? Such and such. Everybody was just jumping to conclusions. Ain't nobody know the real story. They just assume, oh, he ain't had the grades, or he ain't doing what he got to do in the classroom, stuff like that. So most people wasn't that happy. I wouldn't say happy, we just wasn't that excited as like a FAU or something like that.
A lot of people wasn't really supportive of the decision. They felt like you making the wrong decision.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the wrong decision, but they felt like I was just gonna disappear. I wouldn't say they felt like I made the wrong decision though. Just a decision that they didn't like.
Because technically, like a lot of schools could have had you, but like the thing about your score being flagged or something like that.
Yeah.
That kind of they were like sit out a year. You didn't want to sit out a year.
Mm-hmm.
So every school was like you gonna have to sit out a year. You might have to sit out a year. But them saying that and you feeling like, well, if you scared of my score getting flagged or something like that, even though they didn't know for sure, did your score get flagged?
No, I didn't.
So you have to sit out a year. Or them saying you have to sit out a year? Did that was that unattractive to you, to the schools, or?
Yeah, it was. I ain't want to sit out. I can't sit out a year playing basketball. No, I can't do that.
What you felt like? Maybe they didn't want you as bad as they say they did, since they make you sit out a year, or?
Yeah, I don't think they wanted me as bad as they say they did. Like you said, I just think they was trying to force me to do something because they know I had a certain time to do it. Yeah.
See what happened. What was the difference between that and high school? Cause you playing college basketball.
Like, everybody in high school can't score. Like you could just leave some people open. Just don't worry about some people. But like everybody in college, they could score. They trying to get a bucket. They could score. So like you got to play defense basically. And like in high school, you could probably just hide off somewhere. They could hide you, but in college you can't hide.
What about when people say in high school you play defense like James Harden? They say you spent a lot of time, a lot of the energy on offense, but on defense you rested. That was your timeout. defense.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I ain't gonna say that's what I did, but most of the time that's what I had to do in high school. You know, I had to score most of the time. I wasn't needed for like defense. Everybody knew what my job was, but you know, when I need to play defense, I play it. But you know, on the college level, I was like one of the best defenders on my team, though.
Do you think that in high school, or do you think that stigma about you playing defense kind of stagnated any kind of offers you would have got or anything like that? Because Augusta's small, you know, people talk in Augusta.
I mean, nah, not really, because mostly every coach that recruited me knew I needed to work on my defense. So it's not like a coach that recruited me thought I was like the best defender in the world. So they knew what I needed to work on.
So you right now, as of now, you think that you're a better defender.
Yeah, but I still need to work on defense. But I still think I got better as a defender.
I mean, I think so too. I mean, now I only score about 12 points on you. Before I used to score 8. So
yeah,
I think it's all good. It's all relative. So you get all the offers you started getting in JUCO. How quick did they start coming in? Because you was texting me and it was before the season even started.
Yeah,
you was getting offers. It seemed like every day. It seemed like.
Like, you know, we got like little jamborees in JUCO. So, you know, after like the first 3 jamborees, now like the jamborees don't be real games, just like in front of college coaches. So like after like the first 3 jamborees, a lot of coaches liked me and started offering me and started talking to my coach and stuff like that. So before the season really started, I had like a lot of offers on the table.
Is it safe to say before the season started, you probably had more offers than you had in high school?
Yeah, just about, yeah.
It seemed like every day you was getting me a text about another school. I started thinking you was lying, to be honest. But I knew you wasn't. I just ain't seen no reason for you to. Okay, I just want to it's like time to move on to because I know we. First of all, I want to tell everybody right now we're recording live in California. What part of California right now?
Berkeley.
Berkeley, California. Shout out to Berkeley. At what point do you know that Cal start to contact you?
I would say like November, around November. Coach Mar had contacted me and told me about they needed a point guard because Tyrone Wallace, the senior guard, leaving, go to NBA draft and stuff like that. So he was just telling me how bad he needed a point guard. And, he liked my game and stuff like that.
Did you already automatically know you were going there, or you were gonna commit there from the beginning, or did it take some time? Like, what was it about the school or Cal or just their whole pursuit of you that made you feel like, you know what, this is where I need to become?
When they first started contacting me, I got happy because that's a big time school there, so I was excited. I wouldn't say I knew I was going there right away, but like I'll say like a month later, I was like, yeah, I'm going here. I already knew I was going.
Around December, maybe.
Yeah, around December.
Because if I'm not mistaken, well, let's not say that. If I'm not mistaken, they kind of showed you around that time that they were serious about you.
Yeah.
When you came home for Christmas, I think.
Yeah, I think it was Christmas break. Yeah, I came home for Christmas break. Coach Webster flew out to Augusta just to see me work out. Yeah,
so just the flying out alone was good enough. I want to touch on one thing for the FAU thing. It's no like bad blood though between you and in that program, right?
No, we good. I mean, me and Coach Gibbons, we still used to talk, even though he knew I wasn't like interested in FAU no more. We still used to talk and stuff like that. It's all good.
But I do want to say, I got beef with Curry. He owed me some headphones. We took that visit. I ain't seen him in headphones at all. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't gonna let it go because I figured you were going there. But now you're not going there, I feel like either he got to reimburse me or he got to buy them headphones. That's a gift, you know what I'm saying? So, Curry, if you're listening, give me some headphones, man. But back to what I was saying about Cal. So, what was your top 3 that you were considering?
Cal, then Georgia Southern, then Colorado State.
He got chocolate in his mouth right now, so if you can't hear him because he got chocolate in his mouth. All right, Georgia State, Georgia Southern.
Cal, Georgia Southern. Georgia State was in the mix too, but I wouldn't say they're in my top 3. Cal, Georgia Southern, and Colorado State.
Okay. Now, why not Why not Georgia Southern? Because I know you said you wanted to play in Georgia if you can.
Yeah. Well, basically, they was recruiting me in high school a little bit, and when all that stuff went down at the FAU and stuff like that, they had a chance to get me, but they didn't really come after me like they should have, like they did when I was at JUCO. They didn't come after me like that, so. I had thought about all that, I would just like forget that since they ain't want to mess with me then, how they was messing with me now.
Yeah, I mean that's another thing I want to ask you. Do you feel like it's hard for players in Georgia like to get Georgia schools to look at them? Because I don't know. I feel like a lot of states they'll go out of state to recruit when you got people in your own state that's like top players.
Yeah, it just really, boy, they can really go off ranking. To be honest with you, yeah. If you ranked high and you in that city, you probably get off from that state. That's just how it go. If you're not ranked high, then they probably won't mess with you.
But I mean, rankings. There's a lot of people that rank high that's not really that good though.
Yeah, that's how it be though.
A lot of people just got the name, not the game.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people go off rankings though. Like, never even seen them play. Just go off them because somebody else in that conference offered them. You know, sometime it go like that. If like Georgia offers somebody next, Georgia Tech offer that same person the next day just because Georgia offered them.
So let me ask you, all right, why Cal over Georgia Southern? I know it was kind of tossed up for you.
Well, it being California was a plus, and plus I ain't want to really stay in Georgia. You know, I wanted to get out of Georgia, so that was the plus that day. And my relationship was stronger with Coach Maury than it was with
That's good. You don't hear a lot of you don't hear players saying they want to get out of Georgia. So that's definitely a big up for that. Clap for you want to get out of Georgia. All right. Did you know at the time of you deciding whether you want to go there that Berkeley was a big deal? Because Berkeley is the #1 public school in the whole nation.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say.
Did you know that?
I ain't gonna say I knew there was #1 public school in the nation, but I knew it was a big deal, like academic wise. Like I did my research on it a little bit.
Yeah, like I mean, like people have Berkeley on their resume and they'll get the job over everybody just for that alone. Like this is like the top school you can probably go to. If you ever hear of songs, they say they mention Berkeley when anything talking about school.
Yeah,
like they mention Berkeley. So. It actually is a big deal. So even if let's say you don't have the best years here, you get that diploma. You know what I'm saying? Anytime what you can do with that. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you're gonna have the beach, you're gonna have girls, parties. The weather's real good. I mean, like how you avoid those distractions?
Just stay focused, just stay in the gym, and just stay in the books. And then everything else take care of itself for real.
So like, okay, let me ask you this then. You committed to Cal. What feels different? Like what feels different about the Cal commit versus the FAU commit? Like what's the feeling? I
feel like way bigger. Like it's like the fan base at Cal just way bigger. So like when I committed and stuff like that, like the alumni would tweet me and stuff like that. All the fans would tweet me like go Bears, like Bear something or something like that, or commit to Cal, stuff like that. Everybody congratulating me from California, and not just Augusta, like. Everybody that went to Cal just congratulated me, following me on Twitter and stuff like that, and keeping up with me. Even though, they got their own writers and reporters. They had articles of me, interviewing me and everything. Called my phone, text me like every day.
So, I want to say this too. I want to throw a shout out in there. Don't know the name, but we was on a plane coming to California, where we at right now, trying to do this visit. And it was so funny because we actually missed our flight. Trying to get some Popeyes. We just go with that. We missed our flight, and our second so the flight we had to switch to, the pilot was a Cal alumni, and then the lady sitting next to me and you was a Cal alumni.
Yep.
So the alumni is pretty strong. You know what I'm saying? And then when you got the plane, it was like, are you the basketball recruit? Like they already knew. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big deal out here. Even being out here in this fancy hotel. Shout out to the Claremont Hotel. We had the Claremont Hotel. They asking you like why are you here? Are you gonna come to Cal? Are you coming? You know what I'm saying? So it's a big deal, and everybody in the community is like it's real community knit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you feel like? Do you feel any kind of pressure now? Like I mean, committing was one thing, but actually coming here and seeing like how they treat the players, how they look at you, what stand they hold you at, how they feel about the alumni, they city. What can Cal expect from you?
Just to come in and try to make an impact right away. I wouldn't say no pressure now. I don't feel no pressure. I'm just ready to come in and get better and work and try to make an impact right away.
Like when you see how the campus is and it's how diverse it is, that's gonna be something new to you. You know what I'm saying? You used to seeing your own kind on campus or your own kind where you at. How you feel like you're gonna adapt to the fact that you're gonna be in a class with a bunch of people. Maybe some classes got 600 people in it.
Yeah.
This is a big school, so how you feel like you're gonna adapt to that?
I mean, it's gonna be different, coming from a JUCO where it's probably like 10 to 20 people in the classroom. You know, mostly all black. You know, it's gonna be different, but you know, I think I get adjusted to it and be all right with it.
So you feel like you gonna step up to the plate?
Yeah.
I mean, I hope so. You know, I think you can. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. You've done it so far every step in your career, so I don't see why this would be different. But playing wise, that's academic wise. Playing wise, how you feel like your transition gonna be from JUCO to a major D1? I know you made the transition from high school to JUCO pretty easy. This one probably gonna be as easy, but do you feel like it's the same blueprint?
Yeah.
Just you have to. Like, you was the star of the team in high school.
Yeah.
So it was different in JUCO.
You know, in JUCO was like ninth grade all over again. I had to work. I had to work for respect. You know, work to like get in the starting lineup. Work to get my coach trust. You know, I think I did that in the beginning. You know, it took me a while, but once I got the hang of it, you know, it was like the whole team, you know, depending on me, like everybody in the school, like knowing I'm the star player, the best player on the team. But you know, it came with like hard work and stuff. I had to go through a lot just to get to that point.
So what did JUCO teach you in your opinion?
Just trust the process, and I just gotta just work. You can't take no days off for real, because you know there's always somebody working hard somewhere around the world. There's so many people playing this game.
Definitely shout out to the process. Well, I could tell you watching you play JUCO and just seeing your whole process, it taught me a few things. One was like highlight tapes. You usually can't go by that because I watched a lot of highlight tapes from people that you were playing with and playing against, and I was kind of worried at first, like because a lot of these players live in cities where they got big media outlets to do these highlight tapes for them, so they follow them around for a long time. Then Chad will follow you around, or somebody else will follow you around, and they're looking at different things. So when I see this 5-foot guy dunking on everybody and playing these games and crossing people up, I'm like, Jesus Christ, how do I gonna measure up to that?
Yeah.
But then I see y'all play, and I see it's like you're stronger than this person at almost everything. So highlight tapes don't really matter. So that's one thing it taught me. It also taught me, JUCO ain't what you think it is. I think I was guilty of that too. Like, I would think JUCO was, if somebody said they were going to JUCO, I automatically assume their grades is either messed up or it's something wrong. But it don't have to be something wrong. It could be something right. It could just be, you betting on yourself, you believing in yourself. So I didn't, I think that's another thing. And the third thing I learned is that if I wanted to, I could come back and play JUCO because I feel like I can beat you. So I'm dead serious. I feel like I can beat you, and I can't do the things you can do, but I know I can beat you. So I know if I can beat you, I can play on the JUCO team. So you can hook me up with that at some point, maybe. What's your impressions of the visit so far? It's over now, so
the campus was big. It was nice. Everything was nice. A lot of students, I can tell you that. The gym facility was nice. The gym facility is huge. The offices are nice. The coaches is cool. Everything was good about the visit. To be honest.
What was the best part of the visit? Besides the food, aside from the food, free food.
Probably just meeting with the players, and playing with the players and the photo shoot, but mostly playing with the players.
The photo shoot. Shout out to the photo. That was a real great photo shoot.
Getting a chance to play with the players, get a couple games in with them.
Let me talk about that. Like, playing with the players. What's something you feel like you might have to work on, or what's something you seen that you thought that maybe you would have to work on, but you feel like you might have it down to a science?
Just talking more, communicating more, knowing I'm gonna be the point guard. But I know once I get more comfortable around them, it'll be more. It'll come.
The photo shoot, how I felt putting that California jersey on.
It felt good, even though it won number 14. It felt good.
What number was it?
0.
Who that?
I don't know. I think Gilbert Arenas.
Anyway, so you putting that jersey on, like, did it feel like it was for you, like it fit you?
Yeah, it felt like it fit me.
The facility and the coaching staff. Run down the coaches to me. We can talk about each one real quick.
Webster.
Shout out to Webby. He a funny guy. How you feel about him?
Oh, he cool. He fun. He just like us.
He might be the most laid back coach of them. What's another one?
D. Russ. I don't know his name for real. D. Russ.
Man, I need to get his name. Shout out to D. Russ, man. Yeah, that's an insider.
Coach D. Russ.
Yeah.
Coach Martin.
Coach Martin, yeah, he was actually more firm coach. I liked him. He didn't sugarcoat nothing. Everything was straight up. And I like that because I feel like so many times with players and young players, coaches will promise you stuff.
Yeah.
And to me, I feel like if you get promised anything before you sign, or I think you should automatically not take that school because they're lying. They can't.
They can't promise you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no way. There's no way. And I appreciate his honesty for that, and hopefully he keep it like that, so you know you can grow. You never can grow if somebody lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
I think Coach Jones, the other dude.
Coach Jones.
Yeah.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
I think, just my opinion, I feel like the best part of the visit was the academics lady, Miss Jen or something like that. I feel like schoolwork, even though it's hard, I feel like she'll make it super easy for y'all.
Yeah.
When she said that playing, if everything she's saying was so true, I feel like it's gonna be easy, a walk in the park for you. But the real best part to me, I'm not gonna lie, the strength and conditioning coach.
Oh yeah.
I know it's gonna be hard for you. It's easy for me to say that because I ain't gotta be the one doing all the strength and conditioning. But looking at the before and after pictures of everybody, and then I seen what they do in the court, and seeing all the tests he running to see certain things, I feel like if they actually run these tests on you and they see and they work on your weaknesses, it's gonna be a scary thing to watch you playing in that offense. You know what I'm saying? That's an amazing coaching staff. I just feel like the coaching staff is amazing. The school is amazing, and I don't know. I feel like how you feel. Do you feel like your the fact that you in JUCO and got this Cal offer, and now you committed to Cal? Do you feel like it's gonna inspire people?
Yeah, I think it's already inspiring a lot of people in the guts. Everybody shout me out happy and stuff like that. So now I think that if people don't get like D1 offers, something like that, and they do go JUCO, I think they'll still have a lot of confidence knowing that what I did at JUCO and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's crazy you said it because a lot of good top players in Augusta, like you was arguably the top player in Augusta for 3 years straight.
Yeah.
And then to go JUCO. Did you ever feel like you let anybody down at some point?
Nah, not for real. I mean, probably like, I wouldn't say I let nobody down. Nah.
Well, like I'm talking about this period of you decommitting, and then before you said you're going to JUCO, like what was going through your head around that time?
Just trying to find a school, cause at one point I ain't had no school to go to at all. Like then school started coming, then school started going. I'll lose contact with them, then they'll get back in contact with me. So it just had my mind going to different places. Then when I finally realized I was gonna go JUCO, then it just set up a lot of things. It's like a fresh start.
How good does it feel to know that you bet on yourself and you got the best reward you could probably get?
It feel good. Just showing you anything possible. Anything could be done.
And I'm not saying it to say that Cal is just the greatest school of all time. I mean, I'm pretty sure they are. It's a great school, but I'm just saying like to go from getting your D1 offer. I mean, a lot of people thought you was a higher D1 than FAU, to be honest.
Yeah.
So they were kind of puzzled on that. But to go from that, to go through everything you went through with your 12th grade year, off the court wise, and just all that stress, to go to JUCO and you just built from the ground up. You got all new offers. You changed your body. You changed your eating habits. You got bigger. You got better. Like how you feel now? Look, like when you look in the mirror now and you see how far you came in 1 year. Like how's that feeling?
It feels good knowing all the hard work paid off. I just I got to keep working so I can just get better. I know I got a lot to work on and a lot to improve.
What you feel like is your next step for you, as far as I know you getting the school year done. You already committed to Cal, so that's where you're going.
Yeah.
What's your next step?
Signing and then getting to Cal in the summertime and just working, getting bigger, getting stronger, and getting in shape.
What's your plans for? Do you have a plan as far as what you're gonna be doing when you get out there, school wise, or
in the summertime?
No, just like major or anything.
Oh nah. I mean, I'm still thinking about it. But I'm thinking
no
sports management, but I'm still thinking it's no rush.
I don't feel like players should rush. Like I think they say end of your sophomore year you should know, so you just be a sophomore year. I feel like just get out there, talk to people, network. If you network in college, it make everything easy. I'm pretty sure. Trust me. if you wait, don't wait too late. You know what I'm saying? But I know you'll be a star. You know, wherever you go, you usually are. So you know, I wish you the best of luck, and you know, I appreciate you coming on the podcast. It's my first episode. There will be different episodes. Obviously, it's my brother, so it was special to me. Also, happy late birthday! You turned 20 last week.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Time flies. So I just wanted to, you know, touch bases with you, and I feel like your story is it's not finished, but I feel like right now it's still inspiring.
Yeah.
Because there's so many kids out here that feel like they need to have a D1 school, or they feel like they need to do this or they need to do that. Sometimes you just gotta believe in yourself and know your self worth. If you know you're worth $10, you know, don't take 5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That's what it comes down to. So anything you gotta say, let them know. More than just Masters Podcast, episode 1. Thank y'all for listening. You got something to say?
No, I'm good.
All right, that's it.
Deuces.